I proposed the shape of the major black hole similar to the shape of a spinning top. I proved that, in contrary to assumptions of scientists, light can escape from black holes. For light, there is nothing like the point of no return, the same radiation. Light and time function normally in the black hole. Radiation also escapes from black holes, and the rotational movement of the black hole is continued, as we see if we examine accretion disk movement or precession movement of the black hole axis responsible for pulsars and quasars behavior. If so, time passes on the black holes and inside them. Some scientists do not know what they are talking about and try to imagine hypothetical objects that never existed, calling them black holes. They forget about basic rules of physics and build stories about what could happen on the surface of hypothetical body, not on the real black holes. These are crazy stories. Time stops there. For example, holographic universe idea is necessary to explain the absence of light, which never occurred in the reality. Light in visible way escapes from black holes through jets. This is not science, but science fiction, nothing more. Also, the thesis of peculiar features of point of singularity, which is Herba inside the black holes, are simply hypothetical, not real. How can the temperature and pressure tends to infinity in this point if there is no electrons and even tiny spaces between molecules responsible for temperature and pressure growth? Such scientists show their incompetence in this way, nothing more. From my point of view, stories about black hole as a time tunnels or tunnels to another universes are fairy tales. Black holes are physical objects. They must follow rules of physics. Their body has to shape similar to spinning top, the shape perfect for gyroscope, and probably they function as gyroscopes in space. Black holes are cold. The matter of black holes doesn't possess electrons, so they must be no temperature nor pressure inside, or zero temperature, neutral temperature. So it is impossible that the temperature and pressure would tend inside black holes to infinity. According to my thesis, to make and to control thermonuclear fusion could be relatively easy for us or for future generations. We have to imitate the conditions in coronas of stars. To make or to produce a black hole could be much more difficult, but the bigger problem would be how to dismantle the existing black hole. Why it seems to be so important to us? Because if we were not alone in the universe and any alien hostile civilization would try to destroy us completely, the creation of a relatively small black hole close to our solar system would be the best option. How could we overcome this threat? By reasonable preparations done in advance. We have plenty of time yet, but our sun is still cooling, and according to the temperature of light it emits, it seems to be white dwarf just now. If we consider that, according to my thesis, only half of hydrogen the sun possesses can be consumed in the fusion, and the rest has to remain in the metallic hydrogen nucleus, the sun could serve us much shorter than we expected. If so, practically thinking, we shouldn't fight with warming effect, for example, but even increase this effect to warm our planet, because the temperature of our sun is constantly decreasing. Maybe in the future we would have to ignite thermonuclear fusion on Jupiter or Saturn to warm our planetary system. Who knows? My thesis explained the reason the light leaves the black holes through jets located on both poles of the black hole. I explained why photons rotate after they touch the surface of the black hole equator ring. I explained the thermonuclear fusion, defined true conditions necessary to ignite the fusion. I described and explained the phenomenon of the supernova explosion, the origin, nature, true shape and properties of black holes. My thesis explained behavior of stars, dwarfs, black holes, quasars and pulsars, and many other issues in the elegant and simple way. My theses are so complex that I can say that I proposed the new model of the universe. I dedicate my achievements to God, and I ask Him to bless all I've done to the people. Thank you for your attention.